department. I am delighted to be your moderator for today's panel discussion. We have had the opportunity to engage with Mr. Sunil Tidke sir. He is associated with Mahindra SLO more than 10 years, where he has performed following responsibilities starting from maintenance engineer, manager, lead process coach, body construction of Mahindra vehicles, head of operations and maintenance, and now currently he is as a plant head of Mahindra SLO Limited. Now we have Mr. Nitin Khatale sir, who has completed his BE Electronics from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. He also worked in as a sales engineer at 5R Electronics, Nasik, R&D engineer at Sevananda Electronics, and Technocards Control System India Private Limited, Powerfield Technologies, and currently he is working as Technosis Control Solution. Now we have Pankaj Patil sir, who has completed his BE Electrical from KKWIEER, Masters from Walchand COE Sangli. Presently working as an additional executive engineer, MSc TCL Nasik. In protection automation communication circle, having 18 years of experience in protection automation testing. I welcome you, sir. Next, we have Sachin Mishra, sir, whose qualification is BE Electrical from KKWIEER and MBA Marketing, with over 23 years of experience in electrical switchgear industry. He have held key roles in marketing and product management at leading organizations, including Crompton Greaves, Siemens, and ABB handling MV and HV products. Currently serve as Global Product Manager for ABB's medium voltage outdoor, vacuum circuit breakers, and auto closures. These devices play a critical role as primary protection components in electrical networks. Next, we have here Prasad Patil sir. He is a founder and director of Sri Ultima International Dubai, which operates in supply of electrical equipment to oil and gas industries. He is BE Electrical from KKWIEER Institute of Engineering, Certified International Supply Chain Professional, APIICS USA. He was selected in KKWIEER campus placement by ThyssenKrupp Steel. Currently, through his own business, he is supplying electrical product to various oil and gas sector clients in Middle East, Africa, CIS region, including Russia, Kazakhstan, etc. As a part of profession, he have visited 33 countries as of now for carrying out factory visits for audits and order finalization. I welcome you all, sir, and I am delightful to have this panel discussion with you. Let's get started.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We welcome you all from the KKWIEER Institute of Engineering, Education and Research. We have an excellent panel lined up, and I am looking forward to an insightful and engaging discussion with you, all of you. Mr. Sunil Tidke, sir, I would like to ask some questions. Please guide us on the following. My first question to you is, what learning opportunities an electrical engineer should grab while doing 4 years of degree course?
Okay. So am I audible? First of all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So So very good afternoon to everyone, and thank you very much for this opportunity to share my views on the future for the future generation electrical engineers. Actually, on how we should get the maximum output in these 4 years. Actually, the first of all is that we should take the theory learning very seriously. Okay, so because the theory is the forming the base for the practical experiments and application engineering in the real world. So if the theory is perfect, then there will be the application engineering will take least amount of the time. So in that view, lab experiments, mini projects, internships should be taken very seriously, and students should get the maximum output learning from this 1.5 hours of daily lab experiments or mini projects. Apart from that, there are some competitions also that I understand that KKWIEER has introduced these competitions in year 2001. I remember that, and we used to be part of that competitions like the tech innovations and everything. So though when we are participating in such kind of events, automatically we get learnings from the external world also from the industry, and we get ready for the technical things that what kind of a tools and techniques are being used, and we are becoming habitual on the application engineering part. So as far as the tools or software is concerned, then MATLAB Simulink is one of the important tool now. Is been for development of the battery electrical vehicles or electrical vehicles technology. Then apart from that, AutoCAD E-Plan, then AutoCAD Electrical, these are the basic important tools that students should learn from in these 4 years. Then apart from that, LabVIEW is one of the software. Okay, the students should must know this all these 3 4 softwares. Programming part, maximum interface of the two softwares or data points are been linked by Python today, because so Python as a programming tool, the student must ensure that they should learn this Python tool, because a lot of machine learning and AI related innovations or applications in manufacturing, in electrical vehicles, in charging infrastructure, in automobile sector and renewable energy sector, they are getting developed by but the base code is the Python. So Python, or you take embedded C. These are the two important languages that student should know. So this is apart from we are saying that the whatever the courseware is been there. So apart from that, these are the some different tools and techniques are there that the students should learn. And apart from that, NPTEL is the one of the platform that professors can guide to so individual students, that if some students are much more interested in charging infrastructure career, then they can opt for the NPTEL course of charging infrastructure. Though it may not be the part of the syllabus of electrical engineering today, but it is an added advantage that the student must know the theoretical part of this. Then apart from that, if battery management system, because these are in the context of automobile, there will be a big revolution is going to happen in terms of electrical vehicles implementation. And in that electrical vehicle implementation, a big revolution is coming in local battery manufacturing, battery management system, and charging infrastructure development. So I think that 70-80% theoretical part and some experiments are been already covered in the current courseware. But remaining 20-30, which is seems to be very high tech, can be learned through MATLAB, can be learned through NPTEL. So students should ensure that they should utilize all these 4 years very seriously on getting the theoretical part and application engineering part covered. That's my view. Thank you.
Here we have second question for you, sir. What are the opportunities in the R&D field, maybe in government or private R&D institutions?
So as I explained that we are going to have big revolution in electrical vehicle segment and renewable energy also. These are the two segments. Now, the common points are in the research development is the battery management system. And battery management system, in the sense there is some softwares are related with the battery management system. Big scope is coming in the BMS development, because in current technology we are using LFP batteries without cobalt. So we are using cobalt free batteries, and that is the bigger challenge in the research area, that what kind of algorithm we are going to use in that for maximum output from that battery systems or cell modules. So currently the biggest challenge in research or biggest challenge for the research is how we are going to reduce the number of ECUs in the car. Currently, in Indian cars, we are using more than 25 numbers of ECUs, whereas in Europe and US, Tesla, they are using less than 10 numbers of ECUs. So there is a power consumption has got reduced. So how we are going to make the technology in such a way that we will reduce the number of ECUs and power consumption for the electrical vehicle functionality maintenance itself. So this is a big research area in Indian context, and EV powertrain development is the one of the most important area. So if you go in the context of government, then energy storage devices is the right field where the research area is open. So along with the battery, LFP batteries, whether we can use supercapacitors in combination. So this kind of a research is still, there is a huge scope for electrical vehicle in the next area. And as far as the renewable energy is concerned, again the challenge will be energy storage. So as there are two different devices, that one is the static application of the energy storage, another is the dynamic application of energy storage. So static application like energy, renewable energy, so wind energy storage itself is a biggest challenge today. So that technological part is still there. There is a lot of scope for the development in research and development. These are the two areas.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your insightful information. My next question is for Mr. Nitin Khatale, sir. Uh,
Hello.
can an electrical engineer start his or her own startup business or enterprise, or can he be a part of any existing firm?
I'm audible?
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
Yeah. Uh, any person, whether he's the electrical engineer or a person who is having desire to become this businessman or entrepreneur, he should understand that the field which he has to work, he has to do the basic study of the business what he is going to do. Okay. So before having any experience, he should not do the startup. He should have some experience in the field which he has learned the basic things. Then he should go into startup. Otherwise, he will be facing a lot of difficulties. Without experience, it is going to be a very uh, thing that is going to lose his confidence. So I request that person who is going to do the business or who desire to do the business, you should first learn the basic things of the business. It's not only the technical thing that is going to matter. It is all the matter of the money management, then machine management, then all the competitions that are available in the market. So in that basis, he should have the study. Then he should enter into the startup business. Failures are there due to this lack of this knowledge. So I request that newcomers who are interested in doing the startup in this electrical business or any business, they should first do the homework, then enter into the business. That's it.
Okay, the next question for you, sir, is how electrical engineer is related to other engineering disciplines, or how it is going to influence emerging technologies like AI, ML, robotics, etc.
See, basically, electrical engineering is a core branch. So if you are having the good knowledge of your core branch, you can learn a lot of things, additional things which is coming in the new technology, whether it's like computers or AI or ML or robotics, and every thing requires the core knowledge of the working of the basic electricity. So a person who want to do the advanced learning or advanced business in the robotics, in the PLCs, in the drives, he should have the, if he is in the electrical field, he should have the knowledge of basic electricity. If he has learned all the good things in this 4-year curriculum, then I think he can switch out to the latest technology and he can enter into new technological fields, whether it's robotics, PLCs, or drives. Designing the PLC, designing the robotics things, a lot of the opportunities are available. But first, he has to learn the basic things. What we observe during our interviews for the student, that is that they are having their basics are not clear. During this 4-year curriculum, they take the study very lightly. If the basics are clear, then they can go for the other activities of this latest technology. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, my next question is for Mr. Pankaj Patil, sir. That why one should choose electrical engineering as a discipline over other disciplines?
So it's a very good afternoon to all. Right now, electrical is a core branch. From first, we have seen that the core branch is always very important in the all the fields. All fields we require the electrical sides, wherever it may be. It's an electrical field for companies, manufacturing side or process industry is there, for generation is there, wherever the electrical distribution system is there, or you can say it's a manufacturing plant, mechanical plant, automobile plant, all over the electrical field is required. So that's why electrical is versatile field that the students can choice and choice on their way, and they should choice their way. After the education, they will set their own goals and they will get the chance for the work in the core field also. That's why electrical is the best field in compared to the all the other fields in the engineering.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your valuable information. Now, my next question is for Mr. Sachin Mishra, sir. That what qualities or attributes electrical engineer should have at the end of a degree?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I lost you. Actually, there is
Yes,
some
sir.
problem with my network.
I'll repeat the question for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
What
please.
qualities or attributes electrical engineer should have at the end of his degree?
Okay. Nice question. First of all, good afternoon to all. And sorry, I'm not able to switch on my video. I earlier did, but then thanks to MSCL, I think Pankaj Patil is the culprit here. Who, yeah, because of him, my power cut is here now and Wi-Fi is off. So I'm connected by a mobile. So please bear with me if I am having some glitch in between. Yeah. So I have friends here. I have Sunil Tidke, Pankaj Patil as well. My colleagues. So good to see them back. Coming to the question, what qualities or attributes we are looking for electrical engineers when they are passing the course or completing the course and coming corporate world. So normally I work for ABB India Limited, and at least for last 15 years I am taking regular interviews of fresh candidates as well as some candidates who are already having 5 to 10 years of experience. So when we come to KKWIEER, where we are going for campus interview, there are 4 or 5 things which we are looking in the candidate. First thing is candidate really courageous or he is just following others? So that's very important from our point of view. So we try to find out what kind of challenges the candidate is taking. We do not expect the candidate to be a master in electrical engineering, but at least he should have some general basic fundamental knowledge, which he should be able to answer the question. My experience is whenever we ask people questions which are really basics, like even Ohm's law for that matter, sometimes students they struggle answering it. And I'm not talking only about KKWIEER college. It's basically all the colleges around Nasik. So we are facing this problem. So maybe I would advise them, please, if you are going to go for an interview, clear out your basics and fundamentals, because nobody in the interview panel is going to ask you anything which is regarding the specific characteristics of alternator and all those kind of stuff. Work on the basics. What also we see is when they are working on the basics, how they are able to learn things. Are they agile in learning? Because things are changing very fast right now. So are they agile? Are they adaptive? And how are they communicating? English is one of the criteria, but it's not the only criteria. But is the person able to communicate his feelings properly to the question to the interviewer? Then that he might be able to convince the interviewer. And of course, technical expertise, sky is the limit. The more you have, better is for you. But then don't get confused from basics of electrical engineering and the expert level knowledge which will be required maybe in future. But I am very sure, Sunil, if you can agree with me, this electrical engineering knowledge
Yes.
comes to your
Yes.
help for 15 years maybe. After
Yes.
that, I'm sure, I don't know how much now you are using becoming a plant head. So it's basically managerial skills that are more important now. So engineering, of course, is important to get you in the corporate, but to continue in the corporate for a long run, 20 years, 25 years, you have to have managerial skills as well. And that's where this courage, the communication, learning agility, and all these things come into picture. Sorry, it was a long answer, maybe, but I thought it would be really nice to have them. Yeah.
Maybe at the end of the webinar. Okay, so if with all everybody's permission, I would like to give one real life incidents or example. The one of the modification we completed last year actually. So I will take maybe 30 seconds after the complete panel interview. Then you will understand that how why the basics are most important for planted level also. Okay.
Okay, sir, we will have definitely.
Yeah.
My next question is for Mr. Prasad Patil, sir. As we know the basics of electrical engineering, but can you give the brief and exact definition of electrical engineering, that what is it actually?
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Prasad Patil. Thanks for your introduction, Rohini, and thanks for inviting and arranging this great panel discussions. I can see a lot of my seniors are there, and they are all from the industry. It's uh, great to have discussion with them. So now, when we talk about an electrical engineering, I must say that uh, uh, Tidke sir, also the Khatal sir, Pankaj Patil sir, and Mishra sir had put a fantastic exposure to the electrical engineering. But when we say electrical engineering, it's an imaginary engineering. So when you go to an engineering which has lot of imaginary things, like we know the current, but we cannot see it. We know the voltage. We have to understand these terms, imaginary. So looking at the world at third perspective, it comes an imaginary engineering. So I called it electrical engineering as an imaginary engineering. So many of the panel discussions panelists can admire. When it comes to a mechanical breakdown, anybody can go and solve it. But when it comes to an electrical breakdown, nobody can solve the problem if you are not electrically sound. So absolutely your basic should be clear for that. Then you should have some theoretical knowledge, which Tidke sir told. You should have theoretical knowledge. You should have the next knowledge of applying it. And then, as discussed with Mr. Mishra, you should have the managerial skill. So electrical engineering is an imaginary engineering, which is a vast scope. If you can see the past, in it up to 1850 of the century, everybody was on what we can say, the world was moving very slowly. And when the Tesla and Thomas Edison came up with a lot of inventions and motors and powers and transformer and now data centers for the AI, the demand of everything is just going on, skyrocket. So whether you're on Earth or you will be on Mars, so electrical engineering will be the basic for all of them. This is what I can contribute.
Okay, thank you, sir. Next, I would again come on to Mr. Nitin Khatale, sir.
Yes.
That what will be your advice to the parents who are taking admission of their ward to electrical engineering? In short,
Ma'am, being into the field of electrical and automation, I will ask the parents to let the student to come in this field. Basically, when they are taking the admission, they should not compare their what's admission in this field along with the admission of the other person who is taking admission in computers or IT.
Sir,
Time to
hello.
your field. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Please
I think there
continue.
was a disturbance. I think there was disturbance. No. Hello.
Yes, sir. Now you are audible. Please continue.
Okay. Sorry. I think the parents should be having the parents should have the patience because they are the main person who are the backbone of for the student. Because when they are comparing with the other person or other person who has taken admission in IT or computer, they see the glamorous thing which these people will enjoy. But here, their what is going to take some time. So I think they should have the first basic clear that what they are taking the admission, what is the ability of that child, and then what is the interest of that child. If the person is interested in electrical engineering, I think they should take the admission and they have the prospective career in this field.
Okay, my
Hello.
next question is for Mr. Pankaj Patil, sir. What are the openings in government sector where electrical engineers are recruited mostly?
Sorry. Yes. Right now, government sector is very developing in nature, and India also is targeted for the 2030. It should be the 500 gigawatt energy to be added in our transmission yet in the energy system. So for that government sector, a lot of vacancies are there, and day by day, it's in yearly that are filled through the most of the colleges from campus interview also, and that again through the common platform also. So, for example, the government sector, there are some national level PGCL is there, Power Grid Corporation. Very big and pioneer industry in the India for transmission sector. Then NTPC is there. NTPC is also recruiting yearly around 200 to 250 students or candidates from the colleges. NHPC is there, Hydro. Then our in Maharashtra, MSCTCL is there, or MSCTCL also recruiting the this time in around 500 candidates, 500 engineers in this year, 2024-25. Okay, right now also the interviews are going on for electronics engineer, also electrical engineer, also the lot of electrical engineers recruiting right from 24 to 25 years. Then MSCDCL, our distribution company in Maharashtra, so they also recruited recently for in January 25 around 300 engineers. Again, some generation companies are there. So Adani Power is there, Tata Power is there. Then our Maharashtra Power Generation is companies there. MSPGCL is there. Again, private industries more than a lot of private industries also in our India. That JSW, some Reliance Power is there. Ratan India is there. They are recruiting a lot of electrical engineers. This because of a lot of projects are upcoming and in pipeline as there. Commissioning is in process. So that's why they have a huge requirement in market for the electrical engineer. Always for the service also, they can go for service or they can go for business system also, because solar power projects also are the targeted by government for the next 10 years. Renewable energy also developing, so that's why the lot of projects are coming in our India. So they require the more and more electrical engineers for commissioning of that projects. So that's why the right now the electrical engineer value is very much in our India.
Okay, thank you for your impactful information, sir. Now, again, I am coming to the Mr. Sunil Tidke, sir. What are the possibilities of higher education in electrical engineering in India or abroad?
So, First of all, get ready for the GATE, and MTech is the right choice. If student want to pursue a deeper knowledge in power electronics and drives or power system, electrical vehicle related or something. So best way is to home ground, and then just get very good score from GATE, and IIT and ISC are the best choice. And apart from that, this is MTech. So we'll talk about the integrated courses also. So there are MTech plus PhD is also there. So if some of the students are maybe very clear that they want to pursue a career in, let us take example, renewable energy. In that renewable energy storage is the thing that they want to pursue the career. So they can take admission in MTech plus PhD. So there are various institute like NITs are offering such kind of courses, MTech plus PhD. So they can pursue that also. Provided the baseline is that theoretical knowledge must be perfect, gate score must be perfect, gate score must be more than 99 or 95, 96%. Then they can pursue this on this particular. And there are very good recruitment. Campus recruitments happening around on these two fronts, renewable as well as EV. So Ola Electric, I think Ola Electric, yeah, Ether, Mahindras and Tatas, they are hiring from such kind of reputed institutes, technical part. Now there are abroad, if you ask me, then MIT is there. Okay, then Stanford. Best university for electrical engineers, I think it is a Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, US. I visited there in year 2022, I remember. Okay, and I seen that there are a lot of research is happening. So in US, typically abroad, or you can say abroad, typically the research or the education system goes hand in hand with the industrialist. So industry people are telling their problems to researchers or the academia, and academia ensure that some students are taking these problems and they are being funded, and there. So both are goes hand in hand. I have seen that. And so Stanford, MIT, then Carnegie Mellon University. These are the very good universities abroad. So and apart from that, in Germany also there are very good chances of to get educated from in electrical vehicle related systems. Their tech is very much more in advanced stage today, because they are giving the complete EV powertrain along with the battery management system software is ready toolkit with German and Europeans, and they are selling in India. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your brilliant answer. Next, I would like to ask Prasad Patil, sir, that what is the scope of electrical engineering in the core industrial sector in India as well as abroad?
Okay, thank you. When it comes to core industrial sector, as conveyed by Khatale sir, that people should, instead of focusing on only software and that kind of thing, there is vast of demand is there in core industrial sector for electrical. So just to update, if you go to steel sector, cement sector, even paints, now the transformers, electricity, and then switchgear, there is a requirement of cables. So you name the industry, like whether it is oil and gas, whether it is telecom, everywhere there is a requirement of electrical engineer, there is a requirement of electrical equipment. So what happens when there is an industry, suppose oil and gas, we come from oil and gas. So to give one project, there are around 120 packages, and out of 120 packages, 40 packages are from electrical and instrumentation. So we talk about electrical. So what happens when there is $1 billion project of suppose oil and gas, it consists of around 30% of electricals. So out of that 30%, so you get like cables, transformers, switchgear, panels, SCADA, so many things are there. So every industry, it deep down, it goes in the bottom, and then it's an electrical industry which runs the show for this kind of projects. So as answer to your question, so and all these industries, not only in domestic, and even in abroad. So now when it comes to electrical engineering, the most important part of engineering, so to whomever are there who have attended this session to know whether I should go for electrical or no, I want to convey them that electrical engineering, once you prepare your basics in your academics, they are not going to change the rest of your life, unlike all your software and other field. So your basic will be same, and whatever you're going to achieve is on your basics. So whatever information and learning you're going to add, nobody is going to take that in overnight. So you will become more experienced in this field, you will get more demand, you will get higher authority in this sector, and no newcomer can replace you in electrical sector easily. And the same thing, so once you get good knowledge experience in India, that will be utilized all over the world at the same level. So once you make very good in the product, suppose you become a transformer specialist, the transformer specialist in India can get a fantastic job in US also. So technically, there is a lot of requirement all over the world for electrical engineers.
Okay, sir, my next question to you is how electrical engineer is socially relevant or how it can help to achieve sustainable development goals. I repeat my question, sir. How electrical engineering is socially relevant or how it can help to achieve sustainable development goals.
Sorry, Rohini, this question is to whom?
Sir, for Prasad Patil, sir.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Sorry. So, uh, the world is moving towards environment. Now there are a lot of tremendous pressure on oil and gas field to reduce their carbon capturing, to reduce their carbon emissions and start forward with carbon capturing. And there are a lot of technologies which are coming in, and they are all coming with electrical support, like solar energy. So there is a use of wind energy, there is use of solar, what we talked about, and then there is a tremendous requirement of this power saving, so battery capacity expansion projects. So, and all this to have this earth much greener and much what we can say good, with good air, electrical engineer can contribute heavily by evolving in current project of like our government, and also from bigger investors like Musk, that they can contribute with EV. We talk about EV, then we talk about solar, and then we talk about wind energy. And there are a lot of new fuels and which are coming, like hydrogen. Even that we can contribute in a bigger way to make this earth sustainable.
Okay, thank you, sir. My next question is for Mr. Sachin Mishra, sir. That what he will acquire or what is required in corporate sector as an engineer, as
Okay.
an electrical engineer.
Okay. I actually tried to answer it in my last question for the last question, but then I will maybe repeat some things there. So first thing, as I said, when we see a new candidate fresh from the college, we understand that he is definitely not going to have any kind of work experience for sure, and that's why normally we stick to the questions to understand his attitude, how he takes on life, whether he is a fighter or he is just a giver person. Uh, Let me tell you, we identify, I can vouch for all the interviewers that I have ever seen. We can identify who is genuine and who is sort of ratta maar bolte na, that sort of thing. So is he really is able to understand things? Has he really put his mind into the projects, or it was just some no, he was just one of the team member who followed the leader, and no, his name is there in the certificate. So that kind of thing we really can identify during the interview. So I would suggest the students or even the new people who are ready to go into electrical engineering, please take it seriously. Your projects are very important. Please focus on that. Please try to understand the basic fundamentals. As I said earlier, we will ask you for, I'll give you an example. Most of the interviews, I ask a simple question. Every electrical engineer has to know is the Ohm's law. And I can tell you 60% of the engineers, BE electrical, are not able to tell what is Ohm's law properly. They just give me a formula V is equal to IR, and that's it. And they cannot speak anything more than that. So that's why I'm saying interviewer or corporate teams are looking for how the candidate is having learning agility. Is he really understanding things or just learning it or on its mouth? So ratta marna, that's all. Then I would suggest one more important thing is his communication, the way he's communicating, because most of the candidates, when they come to interview, they are not prepared for it. I would suggest in every final year student, third year student should do mock interviews. They have to attend it. Go for mock interviews, go for mock group discussions, and that will help you out to be perform better. Because we also, from the corporate point of view, we also want genuine people who are really good in it, and we don't want to miss anybody who is not able to perform in the interview, but really was a nice candidate. So being a nice candidate is definitely good thing, but you also need to perform it in the interview. So go for mock trials and other things. So I would suggest these things for the engineers.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now, my next question is for Mr. Pankaj Patil, sir. That what are the future plans of Government of India in power sector? What will be the future plans of Indian power sector?
Yes, thank you. Recently, Indian government is check out the plan for up to 2030. So they are going to add the around 500 gigawatt in renewable energy sources. Right now, also the Indian government
Sorry to
is,
interrupt. What
yeah,
is current capacity of India? Like they are thinking about 500 gigawatt.
yeah, yeah, around current capacity is around 449.
So they're going to
Yes.
double it.
Yeah, double it because of the industrial development is a lot of because so our thinking for the government on industrial development, they required more and more data centers. Also, a lot of data centers are coming right now in Mumbai. Also, we have given 220 kV substation to the each individual data center. So they required almost around 100 MVA loading for the data centers, 100 to 200 MVA MVA loading for the data centers, individual load data center. So it's a Reliance is there, Adani is there. So a lot of software companies, they have installed their data centers separately, and they required the power for the data storage only. That's our Sunil sir told already, na, that the for storage is a very much challenge in our system. So that's why for the storage of the data, they required huge energy. And so again, our transmission, the distribution, and the generation companies are all over. The projects are going on in India. So they are again 1200 DC system is going to install in India right now. Again, our transmission network is doubling the system by 2035. So that's why again lot of projects, and for that one some changes are there in the system. The TBCB, the tariff based competitive bidding system, is introduced in our system, so that more than 200 crore projects are will be goes for the TBCB. So there will be government companies also participate in the tendering system also. If the tenders will be called by us also, we our company, the Maharashtra government also called us for the tender. So any companies out of the India, that Indian company, any other transmission company say that Jetco also compete the bidding, Reliance also compete the bidding, Tata Power also compete the bidding, we self also compete the bidding. So
Okay.
that's a competition in our system, power sector. So that's why there are a lot of projects are going on. Solar projects again and again. Matlab, right now we have commissioned 200 MW project in our Shirpur, nearby our Dhule districts. So again 100 MW and 50 MW, 25 MW in pipeline. Also, a lot of projects, solar projects are introducing our system. That's why the future is very bright for the electrical engineer. So no one engineer is there who belongs to go for the work itself. जैसे सचिन ने बोला कि अगर he is eager to work, so he will not be best take for the ideal condition. So he will got always job and lot of salaries also offered by the companies for the electrical engineers in recent years.
Pankaj,
Thank you.
if you allow me,
Yeah.
can I add just one additional information for
Yes.
all?
Yes. Yes.
So, see, last 5 to 7 years, people or the government of India was more focusing into renewable energy, solar, wind, sort of, and there was almost a stop on any incremental increase in the thermal power production, looking at the sustainability point of view. But the latest news is that the renewable energy addition is not going to suffice the need of Indian industries. So the way we
Yes.
are rising the demand, it is not going to suffice, and that's why government is now, or rather, it has already announced that it will be adding 120 gigawatt energy from thermal power plant additionally. So huge investment again coming into even the age-old thermal power plants. So I can tell you,
Yes. Yes.
electrical engineers are going to be required for at least 20 years.
Yes, correct,
Yeah.
Sachin. Right now, because what happens, the system, if you're going to add and more and more renewable energy, there will be no synchron that source impedance is not there. So system will be like yes, in floating condition. So it's required the source impedance. So the source impedance is always come from the basic our energy. Thermal power station is there, hydro power station is there, nuclear power station. Nuclear power station also the projects are going on in a future coming. So these are adding some sort of sources or the pillars of the that system or power system. So that is required for the system. Definitely.
Yeah, and even the EVs that Sunil mentioned some time back, EV setups, the infrastructure is getting developed. So it will need lot of background infrastructure
Lot
to
of.
deliver the power.
Yes.
So there are lots of opportunities for electrical engineers. I can vouch for that. So the it's a good spiral. So you have increased demand of electrical energy. So you need more, I would say, products which will support the increasing demand to transfer the energy, to control the energy. So electrical switchgear, transformers, and all these industries is going to grow. And also this everything is going to ask for more and more electrical engineers. So I would say that for next 10 years or 20 years, electrical engineering is going to be there in the limelight. And one more thing, I don't know whether this would be right or wrong corollary, but electrical engineering is like a test match player. You have to play a long battle.
Yes. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not like a 2020 match where you just have one big software, big bug, and after some time it is all over. So
Yeah.
again, start learning other things. So you are obsolete, and
Yes.
that's why yeah,
One more
and
one more I want to add that in there is no layoff in our electrical system and there is no retirement in our electrical
No
system.
yeah,
retirement, practically.
Yes.
just one more experience I would share. See,
I.
we have lots of mobiles and other things. We use it, right? I being from product management background, so I compare a lot of things like this. So all you take a mobile after 3 or 4 years, it is obsolete. No support available from the manufacturer because it has already moved 2 or 3 generations ahead. Same with the laptop or any electronic device. But a transformer, can you believe it after more than 100 150 years, it is still the same transformer, right? So the technology in products, electrical products, do not change like this overnight. It
Correct.
takes decades, not even years. It takes decade to evolve and change. So whatever you are going to learn in your 4 years of electrical engineering, you will see, I won't say 100% being used, but at least 20-30% of your knowledge will be used in the industry where you will work from.
Yes.
I don't know whether this will be true for the computer science related things, because by the time you reach to the final year, the platform is completely changed, and it is going to be faster. The change is going to be more faster in future years. And with the AI coming out, believe me, the amount of work it will shift from the computer engineering, now it will do on its own, is going to be tremendous. So I have a doubt. Frankly, that is why my child is my daughter. She is in 12th standard. She was in 12th standard, and we had a discussion. What I gave him complete freedom. You select. She wanted to come to engineering, but she wants to go into again electrical engineering. So probably that also fed in his mind that she has to stick to core branch, not to a branch which is more volatile. So, and hopefully she will be in KKWIEER.
Okay, thank you for the impactful information, sir. Now we are coming to an end of this discussion with my last question. What will be your advice to students who are taking admission to engineering? Mr. Sachin Mishra, sir, please.
Okay. So there are lots of things already discussed. So maybe few points which, apart from the fundamentals and basics, please do these three things. First of all, look at your friend circle. Okay, because that is very important. If it is really motivating or is it pulling you down, be very careful of that, right? So we normally see people from IITs and ISC and all these things. They are brilliant and all. No, they are also people like us. They are students like us. But the way they are being brought up or the surrounding that they are getting there is different than in the other colleges. So, and every college there will be good students and not so good students. So are you with the right kind of students which will propel you or will hold you back? So that's one thing I would suggest. Second thing, be extrovert. By extrovert means we do not typically engineers are very shy compared to people from other branches or other fields. So your shy nature is good. It's your natural nature, but please don't let it come into your way when you are dealing with people, because even I would say getting into corporate is easier because they are there to understand what you know and see if you can perform there. But after getting there, after 10 years or so, if you are still no in a shell, living in a shell, you are not able to communicate properly, don't open up, then it's going to be a problem, because then these are the soft skills which are very much required. If you are more extrovert, you are talkative, let be talkative. Go and approach, go and ask silly questions to your fellow students or the teachers. Doesn't matter. Let them say that, oh, why are you asking so stupid questions or silly question? But please inculcate that kind of behavior or that kind of nature in you. This is going to help you in a very, very long run. Yeah. So these are the 2-3 things I would add to what our panel members have already shared with you. Thank you.
Okay. Now Mr. Sunil Tirke, sir, wants to share their experience. He
Okay.
had.
So I'm coming back to the why at very senior level the electrical engineering or the base core engineering must be known. So I'll not take much of the time, but there is one concept known as a T. So T is stand for the width of the knowledge, and this is known as a depth of the knowledge. Okay. The more you are senior, your depth of the knowledge must be perfect. Okay. So if I am having a very good depth of knowledge in technical terms, then I will be able to guide my team. Otherwise, whatever my team will suggest, I will have to agree on that part, and sometimes it is very difficult. So there is a one case study that in October 2022, so basically our plant is having one blanking press line, 600 ton, and our job is to supply Mahindra Nasik and Mahindra Chakan both the press shop with the flattened steel. Okay, so later on they make the body out of that Thar, Scorpion, XUV 700 or something. So we normally process 10,000 metric ton per month for both Chakan and Nasik plant. So we are having one press line, and that press line is having 600 ton press, blanking press. So that press is having decision motor. So this was been made by Schuler, Germany, and at that time the characteristic, as you know, that the decision motor characteristics are constant torque. So that is the reason they implemented decision motor. And shunt motors has the problem that after a few years their commutator is worn out, and that complete motor has to be get replaced. Decision motor is having 70% of efficiency, and now at that time 2007 the technology of three-phase induction motor was not that advanced, so that can take care of such kind of a huge press or with the break-even torque. So we inquired to our OEM that what will be the cost of replacement of decision motor to three-phase induction motor for 140 kilowatt. So they simply charged 50 lakh rupees for the engineering part. 50 lakh rupees just to decide which motor and which drive has to be given to you. Material cost is separate. This is only engineering cost, engineering charges. So I as an electrical engineer, I thought that what is that rocket science is in deciding. So me and my team, we decided that we will do some engineering, and it took somewhere around, just because I am the electrical engineer, having some deep knowledge about all this particular system. I took somewhere, and my spouse is also assistant professor in Gokhale Engineering College. She is a professor of electrical engineering, and so I started study again that if you want to decide the equivalent to decision motor, what should be the break-even torque and everything. After 2 months, I could able to figure out, just because of I was having that, or my team was also supportive, got some support from my family also. And after 2 months, I came to know that these are the specification we discussed with Bamuller, and we purchased that motor and drive, and we asked German to commission it because some of the blocks were coded. Okay, so we were not having that codes and everything. And November 2022, we completely renovated everything, that press line, and the job is not replacement. We have to run that line also, because my plant will stop, then complete Mahindra will be at the stake, production will be at the stake. So now it's almost 3 years now, so running fine. So company save 50 lakh rupees of just to decide what motor should be used or what drive should be used. And so this is the real life example, that if our theory is good and our depth of knowledge is good, then there are miracles can happen in electrical engineering. So this is one of the very small. So such kind, I do have very many such kind of stories, but this is one of them.
Okay, thank you, sir. Now we are coming into an end of the discussion. So any questions, doubts from audience, please you may ask.
Good evening, all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, I just want to know that how this AI is going to make any change in electrical sector, because everybody is now talking about AI and its emergence in various sectors. So do you think that some specific skills that may be required for the electrical engineers from AI point of view?
So
Anybody can answer this.
it's just few thoughts from my side. AI is going to be there. It will come and it will grow more stronger for sure.
Yeah.
And now, being an engineer, whether I should wait for it to make me obsolete or shall I learn from it? That's the question.
Yeah.
Frankly speaking, it's there, and I'll tell you an example of ABB. So AI came, Chat GPT and all these things came around. It came 2 years back. and we were afraid in our factory whether we should allow to use it in our on our computers also. So there was a team who was working with it to understand what benefits we can get out of it. But this team was also worried that if we connect it with the system, then we are going to ask or no give our own data also to AI. So once you use it, then the data goes to AI, and then
Yeah.
data can be used by anything, anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we were we were not allowing our engineers to use the official PCs for it. But then we had last year we had one tie-up with Microsoft for the Copilot, wherein we suggested them that can they put one kind of shelter
Yeah.
or a shield in between so that at least internal data will not go out.
Mm.
Why was it done? Because the way AI can help you out with the presentations, with the data compilation and all, it's really wonderful,
Yeah.
and you cannot let it go. So even if you're electrical engineer, mechanical, chemical, whoever you are, you have to learn AI and maybe try to get acclimatized with it. It has to be there, or else you will be obsolete for sure. Or else what you are doing in 1 hour, the AI tool can do it in maybe seconds,
Yes.
or not if not minutes, right? So this has to be there. You have to learn it, and if you are learning it, it will help you out. If you don't, then it will make you out.
Right.
So that's my words. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the acknowledging. We have an excellent panel discussion. Now, I would like Professor Dr. R.K. Munji sir, head of our electrical department from Wagh Institute of Engineering, Education and Research, to proceed for vote of thanks.
Thank you, Rohini. Good evening to everyone. First of all, I'm extremely sorry for not joining the inaugural part of this panel discussion. I had a short meeting with our director, so extremely sorry for that. It is indeed a great privilege and honor for me, Dr. Ravindra Munje, head of the department, to propose this vote of thanks for today's thought-provoking panel discussion on scope and opportunities for electrical engineers. Uh, we were truly privileged to have with us the panel of highly accomplished professionals and extremely happy for sharing their thoughts. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of them. Before I say thanks to each one of the panelists, I would like to add a few words about our department. Our department has been accredited fourth time by the National Board of Accreditation in May 2025 for the next 3 years. So our current status of the department is NBA accredited. And there are very few institutions, very few departments in the Maharashtra which are accredited for the fourth time. That is one of the biggest achievement for all of us. We are a very proud autonomous institution since 2022 under Savitribai Phule Pune University, and we are offering the cutting edge curriculum which is aligned with the industry demands. We are ready to accommodate any change in the curriculum at any stage as per the demands of the industry. Recently, we have offered the honors course in industrial automation, enabling our students to specialize in trending and high demand domains such as PLC, SCADA, and IoT and automation. Our students, as per the NEP pattern and as per the autonomous pattern, our students have gone for the 6 month internship, final year students, and they have joined their industries. Now they are in the industry from July 1st to 31st December. They will be with the industry to gain the latest trends and knowledge from the industry. We take pride in achieving almost 100% placement in the reputed multinational companies for the all eligible students with support from our training and placement department of the institute and also the efforts of the alumni network of our institution and department. And with the support of AICT Idea Lab of our institute, that is one of the biggest achievement for us. Only our institute has this AICT Idea Lab in the Savitribai Phule Pune University. We are further nurturing the innovation, startup culture, and hands-on skills through the multidisciplinary projects. So I request all the panelists and participants, aspiring students and parents to visit the institution and to department if they get time in the future. Now I proceed with the vote of thanks. My sincere thanks to all the panelists. I thank Mr. Sunil Tidke sir for sharing his invaluable insights on the expectations of the core manufacturing industry and skill sets required by the aspiring engineers. He has shared some of the case studies also. Those were very inspiring to all of us. I express my deep appreciation to Mr. Prasad Patil sir for highlighting the potential of independent career pathways right now he is in Dubai and he is sharing his thoughts from Dubai. Many thanks to our panelist, Mr. Nitin Khatal, for opening our eyes to the immense possibilities in the entrepreneurial space and for inspiring our students to think beyond conventional career routes. I am also thankful to Mr. Pankaj Patil sir from MSc TCL for sharing the opportunities and structured career paths available in the public sector, especially in the power transmission and infrastructure development. My sincere gratitude to Mr. Sachin Mishra sir for from ABB India. He often visits our institute and guides our students whenever he is in the campus for enlightening us on global initiatives and what is happening in the industry, how AI is making change in the industrial sector. Special thanks to our moderator, Ms. Rohini Dikle, our third year student, as a moderator of this today's panel discussion. Rohini, your pose and articulate moderation brought rhythms and relevance to our session. We also took the note of the various points that are raised by the panelists, like what is happening in the power transmission, distribution, and generation sector, the national green hydrogen mission, what is happening in the smart city mission or EV, what is happening in that, new infrastructures are coming in that, new expansions happening in the power sector, higher education opportunities. So these schemes are opening new frontiers, and it's the right time for our students to gear up, upskill, and contribute to the India's energy future. I also extend my thanks to our principal, Dr. Keshav Nandurkar, for and all the faculty members, and most importantly, the participants and students, those who have joined this panel discussions and curiously listened to each and every word of the panelist. Uh, Last but not least, I wish to acknowledge the efforts of our team members who has organized this panel discussion, Sudhir Sinde sir and Jitendra Patil sir. So let us take this inspiration from today's panel discussion and guide our students towards becoming innovators, leaders, and nation builders in the field of electrical engineering. Thank you once again. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now I declare the panel discussion is being come to an end. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Very
you.
much.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.